all of the bondage you were in, and everything, God says He'll take responsibility for it. He'll pay the price for it. It's His, not ours, because we've been adopted. Now let's look at the word reckoned. Reckoned. I got to tell you a story. When I was young, I went to work at this place called Holiday Mart. And I started making money. I made like $19 or so a week. And back then in Lubbock, Texas, it wasn't real easy to go down and open a checking account when you were going to be putting $19 a week in, because they charge you like $5 a month for the checking account. And every check you wrote, they'd charge you 10 cents for, unless you had more money going in than $19 a week. So Mom and Dad were already paying their $5 a month for their checking account. So they sat down with me and we worked out a deal. They wanted me to learn this stuff. They said, here's what you can do. You can take your check and deposit it each week into our account. And we're going to give you one of these check registers. Y'all remember those? My kids don't have a clue what they are. I think ATM cards have destroyed all of this. But they still exist. And they existed then. And Dad said, look, take this check register. He got me my own. And you just keep your balance in it. You write down your deposits. You write down each check you write. And as long as you take care of your business, then that'll work fine and you can exist on our checking account. And I thought, this is good. And as I'm an older parent, I'm not sure if it was good or not, but it did give them some insight into what I was writing checks for in a way that I didn't realize was intrusive. Pretty smart. Dad came to me one day and he said, are you keeping your balance? And I said, yes, sir. And he said, because I'm trying to reconcile the month's bank statement. I'm having a lot of trouble doing it. And he said, are you keeping it? I mean, every check, you keeping your balance? I said, oh, yes, sir. He said, okay. So he went back to the kitchen table where he was working on it. About 15, 20 minutes later, he came back to me and said, are you sure? I said, oh, yeah, I got it. And he says, every check, you're keeping the balance. I said, Dad, I promise you,